Action, we're back. Puff and Vern.
Yeah, we're back.
Episode 22. Don't mind Puff's face. It's kind of miserable because he came back to a surprise. We've already got that surprise like maybe 2 weeks prior.
It wasn't a surprise.
And he was like, oh my goodness, I just love this.
But I'm like, why?
I just love this.
Why?
Don't make his facial expression fool you.
Why on this planet Earth there has to be places that are so lush and beautiful and warm? And then these barren desert of cold.
You trying to say you don't like the winter wonderland?
Oh man. Toronto would be big if there's no winter. Toronto would be like one of the best places in the world by far if there was no winter.
What do you say if the coldest it got was fall? No snow.
Yeah, I could deal with that. Because you can still go outside, put on a little sweater. You can still lime and chill.
Yeah. Then Canada
There's
would be
no
best.
lime and chilling outside when it's negative 20 something plus wind chill to negative 122 Celsius.
This man didn't want to believe me when I showed him pictures, of my backyard when I was in Grenada. Like 60 centimeters. I think they lied. There's probably more than that. But anyhow, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. We got to play the big tune. And while we're doing that, I think now I know why Canadians have so much beer. Because when it's so cold outside,
it's sad.
That is probably all we're doing.
Sad. I drink beer. Yeah, let's get into this one.
So, what do we have today? We have a Muskoka brewery.
Detour.
Called Detour.
Yeah, man, let's check it out.
Yeah, it was a detour in my life coming from plus 30 degrees Celsius every day.
Let's see if it tastes as good as the Stag.
To this negative.
That you've been drinking all the time.
Anyways, Muskoka,
welcome back, brother.
Welcome back. Oh, that's a different taste.
It's an IP taste. I'm used to this
that's
now.
what it is, the IPA. Yeah, that's interesting. Has some flavor to it.
It's good. Yeah, man.
Out of 10, I'll give it like a 6. I'm not fully feeling it. No, I'll bring it down to a 5.
5.5.
With the aftertaste.
5.5. But it can go on.
Out of 5?
No, out of 10.
You're a 10 now?
Up at the 10. Up at the 10. New time, 10.
Yeah, so we're back. We're back for another episode of Puff and Vern. It's good to be back.
Yeah,
no more trash audio we're going to be putting out
man.
there.
And like setting up on Zoom. I know people do it on Zoom, but we like this better.
We need this energy.
Don't you miss this
face
background?
To face, because I got to tell the man when he's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, Vern, you're wrong.
Yo, listen. when we get it, listen, let's just
that was my inner Stephen A.
Because some man need to, when I told man about certain man in the beginning, why man was the illest man, he punked it off.
Who?
We'll get to it.
Mr. Hero?
No, we'll get to it when we get to it. But before we get into it, people, you know what you got to do. Like, subscribe, comment,
follow,
let us know, man.
What should we be talking about? We talking about the right thing. We need to talk about some other takes.
Yeah.
Let us know. We just love ball, just getting a conversation. We love to talk ball anytime, any place.
Yeah, man. So our beloved, diehard Toronto Raptors. Raptor Rewind coming at you.
Yeah, this rewind was one of those regular Raptor weeks where
3 games this week, right?
Yeah,
3 games this week.
We're
below
500. I tell this man, if he says we're going to be in the 6th seed, we can't have weeks where we're below 500. We had too much of them already. We need some above 500 weeks and creep up in the standings.
The way it's looking, we ain't getting 6th seed till June. We ain't getting 6th seed.
Wasn't Puff telling you that from time?
We're gonna be in it
wasn't Puff telling you that
we put something together and we have like less than 40 some games to go.
You can't slide all the way to the back and then hopefully at the end
we'll see.
Try to win like Raptors did like twice this week and lost both games.
What the Raptors do, man? They're so they're so competitive. They get you, man. They're so fun to watch. They don't get box up.
They don't get box up, but come on, you're gonna go down by like 100 points of Portland in the first half, and then have to play like crazy in the second half, or and just become short.
Or in the Chicago game, you're coming back and man go do stupid.
You're down
thing.
by 16 plus points or something.
Yeah, but even so, they got it back down, and they never trail by that much again. But then you make bonehead plays down the stretch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
because when you do that, now your margin of error is so low, you make any mistakes, you're going to lose the game. You can't go down by so much. But anyways, they played a really good game against Charlotte.
Yeah,
Portland,
the Portland game, I saw it. I didn't really watch it.
It was one of those days where just nothing is falling.
I was going to watch it, but I was
cap on the rim.
I forget what I was doing, and I checked my phone, and it popped up, and it's like halftime score. And I was like, it's terrible. I'm not watching this.
Yeah, but I always say that when there's such a horrible shooting in the first half, you're shooting on one rim.
Yeah,
it always seems like when you switch it around, it's like the other team doesn't shoot as well. They're shooting the first half, and then the team shooting terrible starts. Yeah,
because they came back. They came back and they made it a game. So I gotta give them that, man. They put up a fight. Charlotte was a hard box up.
Yeah, they
you know that was a thing. That was
But the one thing that was interesting to see that the bench is getting a little more run. Yeah. Even though I guess because Van Vliet was out for a few games, we're seeing more Malachi Flynn.
But he kind of did this like a couple years ago when he went heavy starters, and then it's pretty much painting a picture to the bench. He used to give them the run, but if you're not producing, he's gonna be like, he's pulling you got to exactly. Now Boucher's starting to play.
Boucher's in the rotation,
right? Boucher's in the rotation. Champagne's in the rotation, but not there yet.
But Champagne seems like
it just rebounds.
Like he's a master rebounder
and
defense. But his offense, he needs to be an offensive player to get more playing time. Utah, or at least hit his shots when he's open.
I don't know what's going on with Utah. Utah hasn't touched court in a while.
Yeah, that's weird.
So
Utah's energy I like, but then again, his offensive game kind of fell off a bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
And then shaky. Not Malachi, but Mihailuk. I'm surprised I don't see a lot of Mihailuk.
What happened to him?
I thought his offensive...
He dropped out of the rotation.
Way out. It seemed like the whole of the bench is only...
It's Boucher right now.
Nick Nurse like, you ain't winning, none of y'all play.
Right, but what I did see, though, is Bantan. Buju Bantan. Buju Bantan is playing in the G League. I saw like 2 games of him dropping 30-something. Right, I know he's not going to do that when he comes up to the big team, but what it does, you're seeing, is his confidence.
Yeah,
and he's slowing down a little bit. He's not erratic.
This is when you see the benefits of having a G League team.
Yeah.
Because then if somebody's not playing well, you don't want to give him time in a game to mess up. Put him in the G League. Let him mess up a few times, get his rhythm, and then by the time he comes to the NBA in a real game, he has his confidence up. Mm-hmm. He has his rhythm on, and it's easier. He'll mess up less time.
What do they say? Like, what I mean? What a player needs, right? You need minutes.
You need
game reps.
You need game
right?
time.
So
practice is not
right. If you're not a top 5 pick like Scotty, you're gonna make the lineup. If you're down, at least you be like, yo, coach, man. Like I understand I'm the 15th man and whatnot. Send me down here. Let me get some runs. Right, just send me down here. Let me get.
Maybe that's why we're seeing more of those players playing because they're getting more run in the G League and getting
right. So we'll
getting a little better, but
we'll see, right? Because I reason I like that too.
We have a little bit of time, not much time.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So Vern finally is on my side. I've been trying to tell him that
I left a caveat. I said unless we go on a little thing. There's always a little caveat.
A little thing, like they're gonna smoke a little thing. That's what you say. Unless they smoke a little thing,
they're gonna go on a run. They're going on a little thing. They're gonna do a little thing, and then you're gonna see them climb.
By when?
You're gonna see them climb.
By when do they need to go on this little run? I just been saying.
Right, so
they need to play just above 500 ball. They can't play 500 ball.
From All-Star break until March, they're gonna go on a run.
All-Star break? Well, All-Star break was like in the middle of February.
Yeah, so when they come back from All-Star break, they're gonna go on a run.
See, so that's gonna be another 8 games or 10 games by then.
So they're gonna go 10-0.
All right, we'll see. It's the Raptors is possible, but I don't see them doing it. No.
Or it's also possible to see what else they do at trade deadline, right? They may we'll see.
True.
You never know.
You never know.
Something they may bring in something to
they're
revigorate them up and make them get hype.
Kawhi,
you know what I'm
healthy
saying?
Kawhi.
Yeah, man. They might go.
If they bring back healthy Kawhi, then yes,
it might surprise you.
They'll get at least 16.
Masai might surprise you. You never know.
But healthy Kawhi may not even reach the league this year.
Nah. I think him and Paul George are done.
Yeah.
But anyhow, man,
they may be.
What else in the week that you like about the Raptors?
Around the league, we need to go around the league. The Raptors this week, I didn't like much about the Raptors this week.
So yeah,
the week started with that terrible game with Portland.
Yeah.
Next,
that's a quick Raptor wrap up.
We're gonna rewind and wrap up the Raptors Rewind.
Oh my god!
So around the league, we're gonna talk about a few things around the league. Then we have to get into the big, All-Star talk.
Let's see. There's a tight race out east.
Out east is crazy.
Yo, from 1 to 8,
1 to 6 is a 2-game.
Yeah, 2-game difference.
2-game difference.
Right.
1 to 6. That's crazy.
But then 7 and 8 is what?
I think
2-game difference between them, right?
Yeah,
you got like 4 or 5. Yeah,
they're only 5 or 6 games out of first place.
The 8, and that's the 8th seed,
that's
right?
Crazy.
8
that's
is like
crazy.
5.5.
If you look,
and 3.5 or 4, right?
Yeah, 4. I think it's 4.5 and 6.5. No, 5.5 and 6.5 or something.
Right?
Or something
That's
like that.
crazy.
But if you look out west, the 8th seed is 14 games back of first place.
But isn't that reminiscent of how the East used to be? Like it was top heavy, and everyone else would be like the 8th seed would be close to 500 or under 500.
Now this makes it really exciting. I really want it to be this close, all the way down into the last week, because then there's gonna be jockeying for position. You don't even know who's gonna be 1, 3, 4, 5. You could drop to 6 out of
you could lose. You could get in a 5-game span. You don't want to go under 500. You know what I mean? 4-game run. You don't want to go on a road trip and lose 3 games.
Brooklyn's going to be under 4.
Yeah.
Brooklyn's going to go for 5 or 6. That's what those spots.
Depends who's going to be number 1.
Because then Kyrie could play more games.
Yeah, that's true. Because they play 3 on the road before they go home for 2 or 2-2. They go 2.
No, it's 2-2-2. I think all the way throughout now.
Okay.
It's 2-2.
But at least they'll start on the road and he'll get to play on the road.
1-1-1.
So if he starts on the road and they get a win, they could possibly.
But if he starts on the road, get 2 wins, now you're coming home.
And then just chilling without him.
That's where you have to go for, but it'll be
But then you may come home and get dust out, and then it's to not again.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It's interesting, though.
But it's going to be exciting for the last few months to see where the players or the teams end up in the standings. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's the first time in a long time where the East is this tight, and everyone's excited. Like,
I don't think even the West was this tight from how it is.
Well, maybe like a couple years
way back.
Because there's one year that the 8th seed in the West won 50 games. Right, that's so crazy. Remember, Rich used to be like mad crazy.
That's crazy.
It's like now when players start to leave, it's starting to lose a little zest, sizzle a little bit.
Yeah, but in the 76ers are interesting, man, because they have a man balling out, Joel Embiid playing MVP level ball. I think he just said, "Yo, this man don't want to play. That man's a fool. I'm going to show you what I could have been doing all the time if I wasn't letting this man hold the ball."
Do you know? I was watching, one of our favorite halftime show. I mean, TNT with the crew.
TNT inside the NBA.
Inside the NBA, right? And I have to agree with Shaq. Shaq says Charles Barkley and myself, we're on Joel Embiid all the time. Because Shaq is like, yo, as a big man, I like to see big man play well. So when you're not playing well, I'm going to tell you you're not playing well. And he goes, I criticized him on TV. Chuck criticized him on TV. But what he didn't do? The man said he didn't go run and cry like that guy. He didn't call his name. He said what he did, he go and practice, go play, get better in the summer, come back and show. The man said this man here is crying. And you know who that man is? I don't think we should say his name anymore, because
the young in the shot list?
Yes. As we turn with him.
I have a feeling, honestly, they should make a move this year and help Joel Embiid, because you never know what's going to happen, and Joel is having an amazing season. But at the same time, I think they're trying to get a home run ball with that trade.
Yeah.
Like a home run. They're trying to get like a superstar. Like nobody's trading a superstar for a man that all of a sudden doesn't want to play.
I don't think I think they lowered because how Joel's playing, he's thinking, okay, well, maybe we don't need another man.
You need another star. You need a scorer and you need some. He
went to the Kings and he tried to get one of their young guards. It's either Fox or it's either Halliburton. That's not asking too much.
No, that's not.
So they turned it down. But I guess he wanted one of those guys plus Buddy Hield and somebody else.
I think you should take Buddy Hield
and one of those and Fox and go.
Another not even Fox. Leave them with the Halliburton. I think Sacramento is good with Halliburton and Fox. I would build around that backcourt.
So who you gonna take from?
I would take Buddy Hield.
And who else?
I would need at least a next number
pick?
first round pick, and one more decent bench player, and that's enough.
But I don't think these men are in the pick game.
That's first. Come on, Buddy Hield is a really great offensive player.
Oh no, for sure. He'll give them more shot making too, right? Beside them. But what I think he's doing too, we'll see comes trade deadline. But also he's like, yo, wait, Harden's a free agent in summertime. Harden probably disgruntled because Kyrie want to play and all this stuff. So you never know what's going on over there.
Yeah, true.
Those guys have a good relationship.
They're
so you could be like,
stories, though.
Yeah, exactly. You could be like, yo, I'm going to shut you down. I'm not going to trade you until in this off season.
But remember,
but we'll see.
Look who you have balling out of control on you this year.
You don't want to waste him.
You don't know what's going to happen next year. Why wait? next year?
And he does have
and then again, you hold
it. Injured.
You hold it, and all of a sudden, next James Harden signs back, or James Harden goes somewhere else.
But you can still trade him. But the thing is, you have to take, JoJo's playing, Joel Embiid's playing great ball right now. So you have to take advantage of that because you don't know. He has a history of getting injured, right? Yeah. So
it doesn't make a difference. If you're going to get Harden, I think you should outright try to just get him because he could opt out of his contract.
Oh, no, he's going to opt out.
Right. He's going to opt out looking for a longer deal. To just get signed to a longer deal.
Nah, he'll tell them, I want to see, these guys like to see their worth on the market before they sign back.
Yeah, but the thing is,
woo me, baby.
You can still get Harding next year without that Ben Simmons.
Woo me. That's true too, but it's even better. They could be like sign and trade.
Oh, well,
but anyway,
that's why they pay him the big money.
Yeah,
I feel he should make a move.
Yeah,
because
JoJo's playing. JoJo's like one of the skilled big man.
Who knows? This could possibly be the year.
When you think about, and it's not saying he's the best big man, but I have to agree, man, that he's the most skilled big man.
Oh yeah, he's
not we're not saying he's the best, but the most skilled.
If you're gonna say most skilled, really, you're only going up against Jokic.
No, but even against history,
history,
even through yeah, man. Even against because we're not saying best though, we're saying skilled. Because Elijah, we didn't see Elijah. Yes, Elijah back to basket. He can handle like Joel. 1 foot fade away, shoot the three, post up. Yo, this guy is a pass. You see how he dribbles?
That's something we gotta talk about.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, through history. Because I'm not saying he's the best. I'm talking about
skill. It
sounded
like you said he's
skilled.
the best.
Nah.
It sounded like
there's a difference between most skilled big man and best big man of all time.
I think you're saying,
but he's most skilled. But yeah.
Yeah, so
we can't waste that. They can't waste that.
So would you want to talk about the Black Jesus?
Yo, I thought when it comes to interviews, I thought Cole Anthony gave the best interviews, but he's a close. He's a distant second to
Ant-Man.
Anthony Edwards.
That guy is just so. You just put a camera on him, and that man, his smile and everything. That man's just funny. Yo.
Everything he says, yo.
And
everything he says. He's a star. Like he's charismatic. He's everything. Yo.
And he could jump out of the
jump out of the gym.
Jeez.
Right?
Jeez.
You see what they in the interview? So I don't know if you saw it because maybe a lot of us don't follow Minnesota Timberwolves, but you gotta look at this kid, man. I know you know Ant-Man. So I don't forget who they played. He dropped 40 points, and in the interviews, him and D'Angelo Russell at the podium, and they're like, "Yo, so Ant-Man, how do you feel, or how did it feel when you're out there in that moment, like when you're in that zone? Like how do you feel?" And he sat back, nonchalantly. With a smile, said, "Yo, I felt like I felt like Black Jesus." The man said, "I felt like Black Jesus," but everyone knew the answer was coming. So it's like they do it on purpose because they want to hear this saying, and everyone's just cracking up because they know. Yeah. They know once you start thinking and once you start talking. I like that guy. I like that guy, man.
Yeah. So.
The Black Jesus.
We're gonna cut around the league short because it's some All-Star.
It's around what time it is,
and we heard about all the All-Star starters on the East and the West. So I'll list out what's on the East. Vern can list out what's on the West. So All-Star starters for the East, we go by with Joel Embiid in this fifth All-Star game. Kevin Durant was the captain with the most votes in the East with his 11th All-Star game. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo with his sixth All-Star appearance. Then we have Trae Young with his second, and DeMar DeRozan. Badman DeRozan.
DeRozan said,
with
I'm
his
MVP.
fifth-
DeRozan said in the interview,
fifth
I
All-Star
am the
appearance.
MVP.
Well, he is an MVP.
And LA, you should have.
Toronto, for sure.
I was gonna take half price to come to you, LA, but you chose Westbrook.
I don't think it was no damn half price.
He's gonna take a cut. He's gonna take a cut.
I honestly think he would have been better than Westbrook.
Yeah. Now let's check out the West All-Star with the most votes. Captain, 19 years in the league. Career record of 30K, 10K, 98K.
The king.
The king, 18th
undisputed.
time All-Star. LeBron James.
LeBron.
Right around out the front court. Then we got Nikola Jokic, the Serbian bad man who tell man, if you wrong me, I will lick you and you not play ball again for the year. Nikola Jokic. My back, my neck on my back. My neck on my back, smoke it. That's what happened when you mess with Nikola Badman Jokic, right? His fourth time.
Boy.
And this one right here, you know, people trying to be controversial, but the fans spoke. I spoke. This is one of our votes here. And this is the man.
Mr. Canadian.
This is the man. Remember when we did our Canadian and I said Andrew Wiggins number 1 and I got bun down? Look at this. The fans say 3 million of the fans say Andrew Wiggins. First time All-Star. Yes. Know how some man's quiet? Exactly. But let me finish the list. I digress. Then we have the most electrifying man in ball right now. No, not Steph Curry. Ja
Rastafari.
First time All-Star. Ja Rastafari Morant. Badman for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Bad
and
man.
the final rounded out.
The
Chef Curry. Now, sorry, Chef Curry, I have to arms you, because I saw in the West that you were going to beat LeBron for the captaincy. So I'd stop voting for you, and I just voted for LeBron. So
that's right.
I'm sorry. 8-time All-Star, though. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. But I had to do what I had to do. LeBron had to be the captain because it's fun when LeBron's the captain.
Yeah.
So now we have LeBron and KD. So let's see what's going on.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. Are they putting that on TV again?
Yeah, man.
That's good.
They know.
I need to see that.
Since the first year, they didn't put it on TV.
Yeah,
and then when
why?
they
Who cares? Who's the last
and then
pick?
when
Who
they went
cares?
around and they were talking how good and fun it was, they're like, yo, let's run this on TV.
Yeah. They're scared. Oh, who's going to be the last?
Exactly.
Come on, you're the last pick of the All-Stars. Come on.
But
now.
they should have took a page what hockey used to do. What? If you're the last pick, and you get a card.
Oh, serious?
So how are you gonna complain?
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so if you're the last pick, they give you a card. So I think they incorporated something now. I don't know what it is, but
that is dope.
That's what hockey does.
That is dope because then you'll look forward to being the last.
So everyone's like, well, at least I got a card.
I got a card.
Who cares? But
so we're gonna talk about the reserves now. I think they got it right.
You think they got it right? Because a lot of people,
only
the
person
Wiggins,
I think
everyone was saying voting for like Rudy Gobert.
Gobert.
Robert.
The only one I say maybe could have like switched it up, but it's because it's a fan.
It's the fans.
Trey Young for Garland. In, like as a starter, I think he deserves.
Yeah, because his team.
Other than that,
his team is a lot better. But the fans,
who else is missing? I don't think anybody else is missing.
Like,
but the one thing they do say, so Miami's in first and Phoenix is in first right now. Phoenix has the best record in the league, and they don't have a.
So what we're gonna do from but again, that's the fans, man.
Yeah.
Your fan base needs to vote, and they need to vote often. Not just one vote and say I'm not voting again. You got to do multiple. So that one you can't really say. Like if it was the coaches or somebody else picking it, and you don't reward those, man, then it's a different story.
All right, so we both picked our reserves.
So what we're gonna try to do, right? The reserves comes out on TNT. They usually release them on TNT on Thursday. So we're gonna pick our own and see how we're the expert out here.
Yeah, we are the experts. Don't worry, they're gonna listen to our.
They're gonna copy our things.
They copy the thing.
Like they always do. They'll copy the thing. So we're gonna go. We're gonna name. How are we gonna do it?
Since we go East first, and I'll say my East, and then you say your East. We'll just discuss and see what we have different.
All right. Okay. Let's do it.
So I have on the East, in no particular order, I have Zach LaVine. I have James Harden, LaMelo Ball, Fred VanVleet. I have Darius Garland, Jason Tatum, and Jimmy Butler.
There's nothing to debate. This is the exact same list.
See?
This is the exact same list. I was debating. I don't know because
you put Garland in there.
Yeah, I have
that's
Garland.
the one man I was like,
I was debating too because I'm there. It's between. So they have wild cards, right? Where they have it. They have the 4, and then they have 3 other, right? And the 3 other is Melo, Garland, and Van Fleet, right? But it depends how they go. But Melo, you have to put Melo.
But with the injury, I think Rudy Gobert will probably be on there.
No. Oh, you don't have him on? Oh, okay, no, he's on the West, man.
Oh, sorry. What am I talking about?
Yeah, East. Who do you think is going to be the injury reserve for the East? I have Pascal.
I don't think Pascal's going to make it. But he possibly could. He's right on the edge.
Yo, he's been balling.
Right on the edge. Yeah,
and he's doing it all. Playmaking, everything,
he
right?
Could make it. I think that's right. I think you are right.
He
that
could
would
get
be
it.
nice to have 2 Raptors.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not even going to be in the playoffs.
But it's not about, it's rewarding. But you have to reward it. You have to reward the Cavs. I'm Cavs fan. I have to apologize because I thought you were going to do like what Washington did. Front runners, and then all of a sudden you're trash.
But no, they showed.
Them man, they're in 3rd right now, no?
I mean, they're balling. Yep.
They're in 6th, and now all of a sudden they're, oh my goodness. Darius, and Saxon is hurt too.
Yeah. But I think
Garland's way better than Saxon.
I think they play better when it
yeah.
That's what, I don't know. I don't even know if they may sign him and trade him, but I don't think he's going to be on the team long.
But no. But he's unless they bring him off the bench, they can't start him. He has to come off the bench.
I don't think he even works on that team.
Yeah, but they're balling, man. I can't say anything about them.
Yeah,
very surprising.
Yeah, they're balling.
Good on you.
They're balling out of control.
Good on you.
So, what do you have for your West?
All right, West All Stars. No particular order. Luka the Don, Devin Booker. Got to rewards the Suns. I have Karl Towns, the cat man, because it's the West. I have Rudy, shot blocking guru. I'm also rewarding the Suns, and I'm putting CP,
Chris
Paul, and the last 2 that I got, and this is going to be very controversial. But I know these guys are I feel it. These guys are going to be there. Donovan Mitchell and Brandon Ingram.
Interesting. So I have most of the same. I only have 2 different, and it's actually the last 2.
Yeah.
I have Draymond Green. Even though I know Draymond Green.
I don't count him.
But the thing is, I think they'll still name him. And then they might get a replacement. But I have Draymond Green and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I was going to put Shai. I had Shai there, but I was like, is Shai that much popular amongst the players?
He's not. He didn't get much votes, right. But the way he's playing, man, I think
he's an all-star.
And the same thing, I'm honestly, the one I'm missing, I think is Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
And again, if Draymond Green doesn't play, then he's going to
come because there's a lot of injury man in the West.
Yeah.
Like Paul George and that man, they didn't even get no consideration because they're all in my shot.
But Paul George did get a lot of votes, but he's probably not going to play.
Right, but yeah, man. It was a very hard list, man.
So we're gonna see what ours.
We'll see because you could kind of put. I was gonna say put Brown, but Brown missed a few games.
Brown, you're talking about
Jaylen Brown, on the East. Jaylen Brown.
I had that, but he did miss some games, and Tatum is just a lot better than he is.
What I want to see though, Melo has to make it because that man is exciting.
The 2 men that are most exciting in here is LaMelo Ball and Ja Morant. Oh my God, those 2 players are just
one is a slam dunking like it's so different because Melo is like a triple double machine with so much flair, like Magic Johnson flair.
Some of his passes, I'm like, wow, yo.
Did I tell you the story that he said? I read an interview with him and Shams, and he told Shams that when he was growing up, him and his middle brother Leangelo, they're actually left-handed, and Lonzo and LeVar is right-handed. But when they're eating at the kitchen table, right hand and left hand, they're always hitting each other. So LeVar's like, yo, Bundes, Jello, and LaMelo, you learn to do your right hand. So they switched.
Wow.
So every time you watch LaMelo play, when he goes to the left, it looks so natural. Like he finishes with it. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it. He's like, yeah, I'm naturally left-handed, but because we eat dinner, I used to lick the man down. My pops said, switch up.
That's funny, yo. That's funny.
Right? So I want to see him because I want to see him in the Rising Star game too. And the
the
skills
Rising Star game is
competition.
gonna be exciting because like
And the skill
it's like
competition, the world versus
tournament now.
Oh, it's a tournament now.
I just read the other day it's a tournament. I think it's like a 2-round or 3-round tournament.
What?
So they have a few, but it makes it better because
Of
now
course
there's
it
not
does.
just 2 teams.
Yeah.
You can have more players now. You got
course
more players and you spread amongst the teams.
Amongst
and
the teams,
yeah,
then
you
you
can
do
see
it.
more players play.
Oh, that's better.
That's actually more exciting.
It's going to be 2 days or 1 day.
I don't know. Who knows?
So it's going to have. They're probably going to have. Okay, they're probably going to have 4
But
teams.
they could have it the same
They're probably
day.
going to have
They
4
could have shorter
exactly.
games.
They're going to have 4 teams, and then you play you play you,
Yeah,
and then the winner
when
plays.
the winner plays, and then
It's done. I want to see. It's going to be, but you have to try out different things, right?
Yeah.
Because the All-Star game is getting stale. But with Melo in there, man, that man's going to be mad flashy. That's why he needs to be in the main game.
Between the leg,
Yeah. Did you see the one he threw today?
Yeah, when he just going.
Miles Bridges.
Nobody was
the
looking
man
for
had a
it.
layup.
He had
Miles
a layup,
Bridges
the man
know
was
it
like,
coming.
nah, I don't want the layup.
I don't want it. I want the
Just throw it up.
flare.
I want to see the dunk.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, my bad, man. I didn't think you're gonna throw it, man."
It's like, you need to come always.
But we'll see what TNT release on Thursday because I know we nailed it right on.
Yeah, we nailed it.
Vern's list
just gonna copy us.
Vern's list is spot.
Just missing
on.
his East needs a little
East
change
was this
I mean,
year.
the West needs a little change up for Vern.
I tell you, the
East, he
West
had
is
it
spot
right.
on. Watch.
We'll see.
Watch.
We'll see.
And I'm gonna be like, yo, Puff.
We'll see.
That's how go on.
So is it time for the end of the pod? Perfect timing because the detour, Muskoka.
Yo, this man told the pilot, say, yo, guy, just leave me in Grenada or drop me in Barbados, and demanded a detour and come back to Toronto. Yeah. That's why we have to drink the detour.
Man took the wrong detour. You should have detoured to Barbados.
Yeah, the man
or
said,
St. Lucia.
Detour me to Barbados. The man said, yeah.
Or the Bahamas.
YYZ. Welcome back.
That's why they call it YYZ, because man are like, why?
Welcome back. Welcome back to the frozen tundra, the frozen north.
Well, I'm back. We're back with a Puff and Vern pod. Let us know
that was
how
what
you feel. Let us know how it was.
That was episode 22.
Or if you talk ball, do you want to be a guest? Let us know. Let us know.
But,
all right, so that's the end.
But, again, before we go, do what you do. Get the algorithms up. Pump us up. Like, subscribe, comments, share, follow.
I'm just thinking
all
about
that
the
good
icebox outside.
Stuff.
Why does it have to be so cold? Why?
I got an icebox.
Why Z?
Used to be.
Why Z?
That's what I was like, I got an icebox where my heart used to freezing.
All right, peace. Until next time.
We out.